back to Little Guardsman. So a lot of things happened in previous episodes. So the wedding was cancelled because of the war, and the war started. And I recruited some soldiers for the war. But the soldiers died because I made the wrong decision.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Well, yeah, I made a lot of mistakes recruiting new soldiers in the army. That was a rough episode.
Dear Lil, thanks for writing back. Your letter really made my day. Hearing you and everyone back home are doing so well made me sleep easy. So easy, in fact, that I missed the morning bugle and was late for roll call.
That's nice.
Boy, was I in trouble. And because I wasn't there, I got stuck with mechanic duty for the next big battle.
I hope this will be not the consequences of my actions.
They say this time it'll be fought in the air, and it's my job to help repair the planes. Don't tell anyone, but I really don't know what I'm doing. But your grandfather on your mother's side was a master mechanic, and I'll always remember the words he said to me on my wedding day.
Nice, master mechanic.
If your wife doesn't find you handsome, she better find you handy. So I guess if I investigate each aircraft that comes my way, I'm sure I'll find something to fix, and then help win the battle. Thanks, Granddad.
Oh, that's actually good advice.
That goes for you too. If you draft any would-be airmen, make sure there isn't anything on their end that needs fixing first.
Okay, good advice.
Anyways, I better go. Draw me a line again, will ya? But this time, maybe don't write such good news. If I get in trouble one more time, who knows what'll happen?
Okay.
Sincerely,
Yeah.
I'm so glad he's okay. I'll write him another letter tonight.
Okay. Okay. But my syndrome that there's increasing this direction of force setting is sleeping and missing are except doing. Those are threats will come as before due to stage all. Next up, human woman creature motion to button to spike core. Look. There's a little push to console without their stress to roll. And very possible corpses and that's trouble yourself with determination. Yeah, then say, consolidation. Person Randy has been born the first time to supervise food stores. Something welcome back, Randy. Manager Mike, the more Rami. The courts on wonder multi-woman. Less control, no, all but yells. Of course, the courts were used. It's running away, but sure looks like I'm and all person. Well, of course. Okay, that's not problem. Okay. Let's see what we can use. Yeah, X-ray definitely. Can I give it one X-ray? Next. Definitely one proof spray. And one normal. Okay, let's see. Definitely the colder needs some juice. Maybe just yeah, the whip a little bit. And metal detector maybe gonna be useful. And for extra juice maybe more metal detectors, energy. Maybe more recording if we need really much. Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, unhand me, you fools! I must be granted entry immediately!
Okay, who's that guy?
Hear ye, hear ye! I have come to relay the terms of the immediate and unconditional surrender of the scroll to the kingdom of Petrod, as dictated by His Royal Highness Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrod. Prince Phineas, who was daughter of King daughter of King Algernon, son of Queen, who was daughter of King Algernon, son of...
Yes, I know who he is. Remember? I told the princess not to marry him, and I'm feeling better about that choice by the second.
You tell him, little. Fine, well, accept.
Let me in, peasant, Princess Desdemona!
Peasant? Wow, I didn't realize you were royalty.
Bruh.
Well, I'm not.
So that means you are also a peasant,
Bruh.
right?
She's roasting himself.
And it's Queen Desdemona now, so put some respect on her name.
You're damn right, little.
Very well. Let me in, person of equal social standing. Queen Desdemona will want to hear what I have to say.
Okay. This...
This guy thinks he's my equal?
Little, what the fuck?
I don't think you were talking to me, but I...
Shh, you're right. I wasn't talking to you. I should probably just bounce his ass.
Bruh. Anything else?
I don't mind wasting time here with you, to be honest. Things back in Petrard are, in a word, bleak.
I know that's...
Bleak, you say?
How bleak?
Yes, quite bleak indeed. Supplies are in short, well, supply, and morale is at an all-time low.
Oh no.
This war has taken a toll on the spirit of all Petrardians. That is why I really think it best that I speak with Her Majesty in private.
Okay, that makes sense. Tell us.
Even if I'm not a big fan of Prince Phineas, it sounds like a lot of innocent people are suffering because of this war.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Indeed, they are.
Yeah, I just want to do a quick X-ray on this guy. Oh, interesting.
What the heck is that?
Good question, Little.
It is a hole in my heart, the shape of my beloved bugle.
Sad bugle noise.
An official Petrardian greeting bugle. It was my pride and joy, and the last time I was here, you snatched it away from me.
Oh no,
How do you sleep at night?
like a baby.
Fine, thanks for asking.
Okay, I will let you in. Or we could make him a war criminal and jail him.
Thank you. I'm sure your queen will be very excited to hear these terms of surrender for herself, and perhaps we can figure out some way to put an end to this bloody war.
Let's hope so. Okay, what's next? Let them in. You were right to let them in. You might have said full intentions. Good, good.
Ahoy, child manning the gate!
Oh, hello.
Ahoy! Adult in a basket?
Ha ha! I like your spirit. I am here to enlist in Her Majesty's Air Force.
Cool, cool. Let's use metal detector.
This is my heat source. Fire. You see, when I fill the balloon with hot air, it goes up. Boom! Science.
Nice.
You can't just say, boom, science, and expect it to work. Do you actually think that tiny lighter is going to be strong enough to inflate a balloon that big?
Maybe.
Yes. Why? Do you have something more suitable?
Don't look at me. I got no candy for you.
I don't know, let's try welcome.
Let me consult the tarot deck for you. I've pulled the Sun card. Just like the tail of Icarus, this clown may fly too close to it and burn up.
Okay, makes sense.
But don't forget the lesser-known tale of Icarus's brother Freddy, who flew an appropriate distance from the sun using a basket, a sheet, and a blowtorch. Now this guy's stinky lighter won't do the trick, so if you have a blowtorch handy, give it to him and draft him.
Okay, cool. Okay, how do I get the blowtorch? Huh. Maybe take power, please? Okay, extreme. Okay. Let's ask him more questions.
Once inflated, my grand contraption shall sail high above the clouds. First, I will destroy the enemy air force, and then it will take me no time at all to traverse the entire world at that altitude.
Cool. No.
So how does this grand contraption of yours work anyway?
When inflated to almost bursting, this ball will carry me up into the sky, keeping myself inside this wicker basket aloft. Simple science.
I doubt that.
I feel like you're missing some steps.
Yeah. Maybe I just needed to give him more questions. I don't know, let's try drafting him.
Tally-ho! Now I'll show those smug bastards at the Royal Academy Club who doubted me.
Oh no, that's a bit.
With my trusty heat source, I shall sail high into the sky and into destiny itself. Bon voyage!
Enjoy the battle.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's gonna make it. Let's see. Maybe.
Hey, I remember you.
Yes.
Really? Most people don't. Regardless, I am here today on behalf of Catering Corp regarding our services and food management.
Okay, cool.
We are prepared to oversee the appropriate distribution of the Sprawl's food rations up until the time when this war is resolved in favor of either side.
Cool.
Very heroic of you to volunteer aid.
The proposed services rendered come with a detailed budget and a projected ROI.
Okay, cool.
Less heroic.
Bruh. Okay, I know what's gonna help a lot with this one.
Oh, goody! I've been expecting the Catering Corp to arrive with a plan to aid us with the food shortage crisis.
Nice, nice. Good thing I called her.
It's said to be a good, solid plan, and a little more. And that's all I need to hear. Let him in at once so we can begin to address this population growth problem once and for all.
Gotcha.
I thought it was a food ration problem.
Tomato, tomato.
I don't know. My gut saying I need to use truth spray on him. Yeah, I'm gonna trust a bit.
I feel compelled to verbally dictate Catering Corp's food rationing plan.
Okay, cool.
Item 1. All individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms will be allowed a single 14.7 gram ration of Soylent Beige nutrient bars per day.
Yeah, I don't know, is it good?
Item 2. Anyone below 71.6 kilograms will be restricted to food scraps and or edible waste, either begged or foraged.
What the fuck, man?
Item 3. Individuals below 71.6 kilograms who succumb to hunger will be collected and repurposed into said Soylent Beige nutrient bars in order to sufficiently feed the remaining individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms.
Bruh, cannibalism, what the fuck?
So concludes Catering Corp's extremely efficient plan to solve the Sprawl's extreme food shortage crisis.
What the fuck, man?
Collected and repurposed into Soylent Beige nutrient bars? Oh my god! I've got to tell everybody! Soylent Beige is people!
Porridge people.
Not just people, it could be goblins or ogres as well.
Nice. Okay, do we want to use anything else? Metal detector, that, I don't know, let's give him more questions.
It has come to our attention that the food rations are being severely mismanaged. If this trend is allowed to continue, the sprawl will be completely out of food in a week.
What the fuck?
Are you sure your numbers are correct?
Yes.
Of course our numbers are correct. All we do is numbers. We eat, sleep, and breathe numbers.
What the fuck? Okay. Math magicians or something. Doubt.
Honestly, lately, I've never eaten so well in my life.
That's exactly what the problem is. Children should not be eating well, or at all if we can help it.
What the fuck, man? Allow this guy. Okay, we admitted this guy.
You may enter, and do your best to help us with our food crisis.
Okay.
Will do. It's funny. You should consider yourself lucky. Usually the people finding out what Soylent Beige nutrient bars are made out of are the ones being, well, made into them.
What the fuck, man?
That is funny.
That's about real fucking suspect.
See you soon, little girl.
Hopefully not.
That's nightmare fuel, man. That's nightmare fuel. What the fuck? You really have to. Fine.
Hey,
We are
very heroic.
the proposed.
Less heroic.
Okay, let's just roof spray. Bro, I'm so lucky.
I feel so
Collected in.
not just people.
Hmm.
It has come to.
Are you?
Well,
Sounds like you take this pretty seriously. You must really enjoy cooking.
Cooking has nothing to do with it. This is all about cold, hard facts, which coincidentally is the temperature and consistency of our food.
cool. Okay, final thing.
So what's the big plan to save our city?
Soylent Beige nutrient bars.
Cool.
I don't know what that means.
As per these documents, Soylent Beige is a high-protein foodstuff.
Cool.
Can I get a look at those documents?
No, you've already used your action point.
Bruh. Down.
You don't even know what's on them, do you?
Haha.
Of course I do. I drafted these plans myself. It's composed of intense legalese and bureaucratic jargon that I doubt you'd understand.
Maybe.
Well, you could just tell me if you wanted to, right?
Okay.
Right, but I do not.
Fuck you. Okay, I cannot let him in. Then I jail. Oh,
So I definitely have to send you to jail, knowing what I now know.
see ya.
No, you don't. Listen, when Soylent Beige hits the streets, it's going to be in short supply, initiating riots. We can make sure you and your family are well stocked for the future.
Oh, this guy's sassy.
No, I don't want to eat nutrient bars made out of people.
What the fuck, man?
Again, not exclusively people. We're open to all creatures.
Dragon nutrient bars would be nice.
Just no.
Get regards and something strikes me. The people are still starving at 4 stars. Okay, that was a touchy.
What's the holdup? I figured most of you Guardian Defender types would be out fighting on the front lines. Let's move it along. I got a Goblin Ball match to set up.
And you are?
You are.
Albert St. Lush, manager of the Sprawl Brawlers.
Let's see what we can do. Let's whip him.
Oof. Hey, watch it with that thing. I may not be in my prime, but I used to play Goblin Ball myself, you know. I can take a beating, and if you ain't careful, I can dish one out, too.
Okay, that was a mistake.
Are you threatening a gate guardsman of the Sprawl in the course of her duties?
Oh no, he fucked up.
No, kid. Let's just forget the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah. Let's try to spray on him.
I'm gonna put an absolute boatload of money on the Sprawl Brawlers today, under an assumed name, obviously. All they need are those tools of the trade, and they're a shoo-in to win it.
Okay, cool.
So long as the players don't ask any questions about what they're getting, it's totally legit. The secret ingredient is pure basilisk venom.
Oh no, he's giving steroids to them.
If I didn't have them, I'd be crazy to bet on them.
Confiscate.
Well, there ain't no way I'm gonna win with these bombs now.
Do I have anything else to do? Not really. Yeah, we could give him some questions.
I didn't think any more home games were being played this season. You know, because of the siege of the Sprawl, the threat of invasion, and the ongoing war that could destroy us all.
Yeah. Let me in and I'll make sure we get one last game.
Doubt.
You sound very confident about that.
What's not to be confident about? I'm a Goblin Ball manager. I've been managing Goblin Ball since you was in diapers. Besides, I've got a plan how we can get a game going.
Oh no, he's gonna assist. I think I'm gonna imprison him.
What? You can't arrest me. I'm a Goblin Ball legend. Look, can I level with you? I know this will weaken our defenses, but the Sprawl really needs this right now. I really need this right now. And you could probably use this envelope full of gold I've conveniently left for you right there out in the open.
Except... Oh, I regret this shrink. But I bet I do need those money.
That's what I'm talking about. See you at the match, kid.
Yeah, Carlos. Когда NPC brought you down, you still have a new world with a new items. Location unlocked. Continue.
Echo!
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 Oh my god, what a lame joke.
What is?
Okay, that was kind of funny.
That your name is Echo and
Echo!
Echo!
I hate myself.
I don't know, I don't... Yeah, we could try metal detector on this guy. Nope. Shit. Well, that was a dub.
What do you want, Echo? And don't you dare say Echo again.
All right, little sister. Chill out.
What are you doing here?
No clue.
The Mages Guild are all gathering in the Sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
Interesting. Echo again. Moving on.
Echo!
Echo!
What am I doing with my life?
I have no clue.
The reason I founded the Mages Guild was so that we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere to. So if you knew a mage, you knew what to expect.
Oh, that's interesting. Just the founder of mages. Really fucking interesting.
Kept people from fearing us. Now it looks like some mages want people to fear us. It won't end well.
Amen, brother. Amen. 4. Guiding principles. Guiding principle?
That sounds to me like a good thing. A set of governing rules to make sure people feel safe? Am I wrong?
Okay.
I don't think you are, but darker forces in the guild sure do. They think the rules are too strict. They want to use magic to control people, and eventually, the whole
So
kingdom.
basically they want to use magic for evil.
If we don't stop them, there could be a rift in the guild itself with mages on both sides. It's getting pretty hairy.
Okay, my mouse is slightly buggy. Okay.
These power crystals are what changed things. Back in my prime, a mage might see one power crystal in a lifetime, and even then it might not be a particularly powerful one.
Wait, I got a power crystal.
What they're pulling out of that dig site could open the door to worlds of possibilities, and not necessarily good ones.
Tell me more.
What else do you know about power crystals?
I've got one right here in my robe. This here's my old power crystal. I don't usually carry it around, but with this gathering of the mages, I thought it might come in handy. Of course, it might not. Haven't used it in an awful long time.
What's wrong?
Yeah, this looks trash.
Yeah, there's around a 67% chance it is.
Okay, Oh. Okay, then let's admit this guy. I want to show off my power crystal. Okay, I will admit this guy.
Thanks, Lil. I better get to the Mages Guild. But first, I may stop by the Twisted Sister and grab some grub. Man, have I got a case of the munchies. Rock on, little buddy.
Okay, big buddy. Sure, here. Remember, good people. Good people. No. What the hell is going on?
Whoa, stand down, Peaches. It's all right. I'm here for the draft. Well, me and Peaches.
Cool. Let's see what we can use. Nothing cool. Oh, let's see Skull Malcolm. You're gonna give us Malcolm.
Let's see what the cards have to say. The Serpent, shocker. The thing you should know about dragons is they hate the sound of high-pitched whistles. I know this because I grew up in a town next to a dragon's cave, and let's just say my third-grade piccolo recital was memorable.
Okay, that explains a lot about Malcolm.
You get that little dragon rider a bullwhip. Dragons need a firm hand to guide them. They like it. Give her a whip and let her fight for Team Sprawl.
Oh, I don't have a whip right now. Okay, let's...
You can... Peaches. Uh-huh. She's really good at taking direction. Sometimes. I'm still getting the hang of it.
Cool. Now...
Your dragon's name is Peaches?
Peaches, Peaches, Peaches.
I didn't name her. She chose it.
Cool.
She chose Peaches?
Yep. We tried Ragnar for a while. But she really prefers Peaches.
Cool. Oh. Check. Oh, let's go home.
My dad says that it's unlikely that we'll be called into the fighting today, as the enemy forces aren't really known for their air support. But I'm still really scared.
Cool.
I ride Peaches for fun. I'm no combat specialist. But I am here, ready to be counted if the Sprawl needs me. Or, more accurately, if the Sprawl needs Peaches.
Cool.
You are so incredibly brave.
Oh gosh, thanks. I hope Peaches is ready for anything that comes our way. I know I'm nowhere near as good a rider as my dad, and I feel like I'm missing something. Oh well, I'm here and ready to go.
Sadly, I already used the whip. Yeah, maybe for the next walkthrough.
Alright, kid. I think you'll be a welcome addition to the Sprawl's forces.
Really?
Yep,
Absolutely. It's something about your character. Your moxie, your
dragon.
giant intimidating dragon.
Oh my god, little.
That I control with my little tin whistle.
Nice.
Have fun in the war.
Okay, sadly I don't have a whip to give her.
Attention! Second Lieutenant Wilbur Caboose Orville, reporting for duty.
Nice.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I have come from the training grounds at the GLA with the finest triplane that Goblin Engineering has to offer, and I'm reporting for duty to join Her Majesty's Royal Air Force.
Cool. Okay.
I don't think I can use that right now.
Okay. Now come.
Looks like the kid who calls me occasionally for advice needs some more advice. Tarot cards, don't fail me now. Wait, what's happening? I don't feel right. Everything's shaking. Oh no, is this the curse that old nomad woman warned me about? She said that if I use the cards too much, I'd turn into a... Oh god, Lil, the next time you see me, whatever you do, don't feed me small torn pieces of bread. I can't digest them and they'll bloat me, Lil. Oh, mama!
Returning to pigeon. Let me hang up. Striker.
Well, this is just the kind of stand up for yourself and not taking it anymore attitude I want to see in the people of the Sprawl.
Nice.
Welcome the second lieutenant with a salute and a pat on the back, and send him to the runway ASAP.
Gotcha.
Oh, maybe take a look at what he's bringing in and make sure it's not going to pose any threat to national security. Then a salute and a hearty pat on the back.
Cool. Sadly, my X-rays opened there, please.
Is that your plane?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, indeed it is. A sup with Gobbo of primo make and model. As I said, the finest that Goblin Engineering has to offer. Would you like to know her name?
Yes.
Sure. What's her name?
I call her the Green Baron.
Oh, like a red baron.
Huh.
These.
More like the green bucket of bolts.
Bruh.
That wasn't a very good rejoinder.
Come on, Lil. Do better.
Sadly, I cannot do anything. Yeah, draft. I'm terrible at this stuff.
All right, Second Lieutenant. Head in and report for duty.
Cool.
And with that, I make for the skies. Tonight, look to the horizon. If you see a large flash followed by a giant boom, you'll know I've hit an inside the park home run. Ha ha ha. Wink.
Sweet Lord, what have I done?
Yep, you're screwed. You're so fucking screwed. It's only ringing.
Go for Lil.
Lil, Chuck here. I need you to get your butt down to the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters as soon as you can.
Okay, cool. What's up?
What's up, Chuck?
My wife, the princess, queen, still not used to that. She has me deploying various non-human agents, groups, and creatures to help with the war effort. And we discovered a mole.
Nice.
Like a mole. Not like a mole person. Well, I guess it could be a mole person. We're really not sure at this point.
So we got the imposter among us.
Can you come down to the GLA headquarters and help me sort this out?
Okay. You're right there.
I'll be there as soon as I'm done my shift.
Thanks, Lil. I'm sure you can help us identify the traitor in our midst.
Cool.
Yep, sounds like something I'd be expected to do.
Cool. Okay, pay 20 gold. Next. Now we are doing. Are you even saying the curse of the duck? Oh no, he's a duck now. What we gonna do with Ducky Malcolm McDuck? Usually headquarters. We're doing the headquarters. See.
Lil, thanks for coming. Are you ready to help us whack-a-mole?
Yes.
What's the scoop so far?
Yesterday, we captured an enemy spy who confessed that they were meeting with their informant, who is part of the GLA.
Interesting.
But before we could get a name out of them, the spy chomped down on a poison tooth. We've gathered 6 suspects. One of them is definitely the traitor, but so far they're all sticking to their stories.
Good. On it. Roof spray?
Couldn't you just get a mage to put a spell on them? Or better yet, I could go get some truth spray from the shed and be done with this in a flash.
Nice.
Good thinking. But the guilty party could have built up a tolerance to truth sprays, or be in league with a corrupted wizard from the guild. Your deduction skills are the only method we can truly trust. Think you can help us out?
Okay.
Well, I have done this once before, but it was a low-stakes situation with my little friends. I guess I'll see what I can figure out.
Okay, cool.
You can interact with each of them twice. They'll just repeat their stories after that. See if you can detect any inconsistencies about their whereabouts last night, and catch them at a lie.
Cool. Oh no, that's a lot of...
Last night, I was here with Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally. You can ask him yourself, but if you're looking for a mole, look to my left. They're literally a mole. What more could you ask for?
I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Chuck will vouch for me. I was here. I've got Brawler Seasons tickets, so some nights I'm at the arena, but last night they were playing out of town. As to who the traitor is, I don't know what else to tell you. Don't overthink it. They're a freaking mole person. You're looking for a mole. Come on!
Okay, I think I can trust this guy.
Listen, I know everyone's gonna think it was me because I'm a literal mole. But last night I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town watching the Goblin Ball game, I swear.
Okay, cool.
I never miss a game, even when they're out of town, like they were last night.
Okay, that's kind of sus.
I honestly have no idea who the traitor is, but all I know is that it's not me. Ask anyone who works at the bar in Little Ogre Town. They'll remember me. I'm a really bad tipper.
That's okay, that's kind of funny.
I was at a friend's house, a friend who was out of town. I was at their house while they were out of town. They asked me to water their plants while they were out of town. It's the truth.
Okay, I think this is the culprit.
Alright, fine, you caught me. I didn't go to a friend's house to water their plants. I was out on a date with a human I met last week.
Cool.
Yes, I still feel weird talking about it, but the date went great.
Okay, he's no longer sus. Okay, what about this guy?
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right.
Interesting.
Have you ever met a troll you liked, or even trusted? Something seems fishy about his story, if you ask me.
I don't know, you're kind of sus, my dude.
I told you, I was at the Goblin Ball Arena last night. I live around the corner from the stadium, so after the match I went straight home, no funny business.
Okay, cool.
I'd ask that elf. Hard to trust those uptight, pointy-eared snobs.
Okay, Elfie dude, what about you?
I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking and shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps?
Maybe. What about you?
They're half the size, therefore they're half as trustworthy. Stop wasting everyone's time, and accuse that suspicious-looking halfling already.
I think this may be the elf, probably.
Last night I was attending my sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's birthday party. It was quiet down by the Goblin Bowl arena, with it being an away game and all, so I didn't see anyone on my way home.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know why anyone would suspect me. I have a leftover apple tart in my freezer to prove it.
Okay, interesting. Leftover food for the proof.
Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart in my freezer because I ate it on the way home. My sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's mother is a professional cook and I couldn't resist.
Halfling or elf?
You should lock her up for the crime of making irresistible desserts.
So, Lil, who is it? Who is the traitor?
This side?
I think it was...
Maybe, I think the elf, maybe. Yes, I think.
the snobby elf.
I don't blame you for accusing me. Only someone with an elf's keen intelligence is generally capable of treason. But don't you see? Since it didn't succeed, it couldn't have been me, you fool.
What didn't succeed?
You slipped up, and now you're trying to cover for it. Take them away, Carl.
I don't think that was right.
Good work, Lil. We couldn't have done it without you. We'll make sure they're properly punished for their crimes.
I don't think I was just the right person.
Oh, just one more thing before I go.
Like typical way, just one more.
Yes?
I got nothing. I just always wanted to say that.
That I made the right choice. Hello there.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have time to answer a few questions today?
Oh no, sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Well, that's just great. Brace yourself for some pole zazz. That's a pole, but with pizzazz, in case you forgot. As you can see, the Sprawl Brawler's mascot is an anthropomorphized version of the Great Sprawl Tree, raising an angry fist at its opponents.
Really? I want to see it now.
When you think of an ideal Goblin Ball mascot, it should be...
Lovely, cute, but it's powerful. Definitely. You did it.
Okay, great. And when you picture an animal that embodies the spirit of the brawlers, you picture a...
What fish? Rat on fire. Rat on fire.
That's great. Thank you for your time. Please accept this decorative crystal as a token of our thanks.
Nice. We got that crystal, you know. Hello, Grandma. Or imposter. Fucking imposter.
Buns, 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 buns.
Oh god, not again.
Oh, fuck. Shit. That guy is so frustrated.
Oh boy. Well, I got a team together somehow. I didn't get to give him any of the secret sauce, so I've just got to cross my fingers here.
Is there someone hiding behind that tree?
It's me, Fredo, here to facilitate all of your illegal gambling needs.
I thought you were banned.
I was, but I figure I can run faster than that ogre they've got running security. So it's a gamble I'm willing to take. Speaking of gambling.
It's a bit.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? This team is made up of extremely elderly former Goblin Ball superstars. Their fundamentals are unmatched, but most of them are quite hard of hearing. Can't hear the captain call plays, and it gets a little, shall we say, chaotic out there.
Okay, cool.
Their star front man on the tube slide is one to watch, because he tends to wander off and we don't want him to get lost. Here are the teams at play, kiddo. What a ragtag team this turned out to be. With all their star players off either fighting in or defecting and fleeing from the war, this was a real scramble to find anyone willing to play.
Yeah, I believe that.
You got your few eager and excited hardcore fans out on the field, but then you got some real slobs they had to drag out of the gutter. But hey, it's the home team, right?
Okay, let's try.
Here are the teams at play.
Let's try the Moroccan Barracks.
This team is made. Their stop.
Yes.
How much are you looking to?
50. Yes.
All right.
Let's see.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
Goblin Ball.
I don't know if I can really call what we've seen today Goblin Ball. Whoever rustled this motley crew of sprawl men, women, and creatures should be slapped in the mouth. Not to mention the Barranquilla Barracudas. Their star frontsman on the tube slide is playing like he had a stroke. What? What's that? I've just been alerted that the Barracuda star frontsman on the tube slide has suffered a massive stroke. I feel terrible. Now, back to our live coverage.
Oh, no.
Although these new brawlers have struggled valiantly, the Barracudas have a slight lead. Their only chance is the final triple hopscotch.
Hopscotch.
Number 12 heads into the straightaway, hops, and oh, that's too bad. They only manage the double hopscotch, and the Sprawl Brawlers lose to the Barranquilla Barracudas. Well, isn't that just a kick in the teeth?
Did I got to it?
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Okay, that was nice. Yeah, go home. Okay, I'm going home. That was a fun day. But I made so many mistakes. I made so many mistakes. This is the server.
Oh, hi, Lil. Back home after a long day's work?
Yes.
You know it.
What a laugh. You, a working stiff.
It's a riot. Hey Arda, you got a pen and paper? I want to send my dad another letter.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
This time, I really want to cheer Dad up. What kind of joke should I tell him?
Right, good joke. Nah, just write a good joke. Yes.
That should put a smile on his face. Thanks, Arda. Can you send it for me?
Yeah, sure.
My pleasure. I know how much your dad loves to hear from you. We're all thinking of your dad, Lil.
Yeah, most of them.
The Mages Guild is gathering in the Sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
And then?
When was that?
The last time was the only time. It was the founding of the Mages Guild itself.
Holy shit.
Before that, we were divided into factions, gathering with other mages who shared our sense and sensibilities.
Oh, like guilds or something?
Jane Goblin Austin. Yeah, I'm a reader.
Cool. Yes.
The reason I founded the Mages Guild was so that we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set
Oh,
of
yeah, I remember. Good thing.
That sounds to me...
I don't think you are, but Doc, if we don't...
Yeah, bye.
Thanks for the chat.
Anytime, little...
Hello, you two lovers.
Oh, this is so weird, being out with you. Anybody could see.
Oh, honey. It's what's on the inside that matters. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Oh, that's kind of sweet.
Embarrassed to be seen with me? I'm worried someone's going to see me with a human and tell my mother.
Oh.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
Him too!
Yeah, she regrets everything. Mama's boy! Mama's boy, what are you doing? Also, that lady's pretty hot, by the way. That was 1/6 away. Hey, my dude, how are you doing?
Lil, how are you holding up?
Pretty badly.
Not too many game overs today, Garb.
I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe I've got something for it.
Okay. Let's, I don't know, maybe more blue whip upgrades. This will get some power crystals. And I think that's it. And we're done then. Fucking fine. It's been a long time, little. I don't think Jukebox works, man. Okay, let's go to hit the hay, like Little says.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Yes, hit the hay. This is gonna be a catastrophe. Deliver message and validate it for list in this meeting. Shop require bubbles and any other. Maybe the require first. I'm feeling happy with this new adopted code. Go to top secret battle plans. Share install defense which make huge difference. And let's do this. Nice. It's not good to opponent boss now. Typically, there's no good team. Second floor. Found himself with single on the site. Not this bounce, especially when cannibal Rick. Oh no. Come on, bad drop with the same shot of prison container. That's not good anymore, myself. Wait, one person is managed to get. So, Gilbert wanting all this person speaking some towards the kitchen. Now, that's kind of bad. That's covered me. Due to the kitchen, we have to discover a large pot of food that ingredients for making some dish. Was food to people on the stuff. But within the neighborhood of the kitchen, we managed to escape all of them. We have right in the kitchen. Oh, that's interesting. The foods were being left to store, honestly. No, the investment on both the stuff. Robust launches deliver. We try which is different to which this hospital had. Strong give them work and defense with a bomb match. Confirmed by promoter of the hospital self choices. Almost that. Oh no, man, was rough and practical. Moving to strong and before getting to thousand years. Okay. The should use it also consequences of the people who work problems in the purpose time. The revenues are the two circular. So then they needed nice. So that the electrical store the news is on power to stop for. This has to be people for political items cautious and it's located in the school of oh no. That you have to everything is looking for the final. You have to done to put the fun. Bring a ball in the bring it to play this week and that day. Okay. Not long ago, this is being integrated and basically from next morning. Work with the Indian school. It's vulnerable. Who's the traitor? Who was the guardsman traitor? Battle. Hello? Is anything happening? Hello? Yeah. Oh. Bruh. Roll defeated. Lost collection. Lost the there was no way to protect defenses from attacks coming from the vital arms for shield. This is understood. Surrender. All people message not replied but moment present message. Return the city's morale. The basket leaving simple life that he brought with him to his mind. He was good. Good enough like he was absolutely using on that. It was never let him putting one sentence behind the برا. كان راجل تيشيرت وكان الناس بتاعت برا. roll so those roll that become and if you come back home. So now the five plans relax detail that's the here to write down there. Never leave her. No sort of going down to top couple more for the so correctly من ساعتها park one random sitting green balls for incident with the Stephanie. Near my park برضه name of Lakers later. مش commander was set completely avoidable tragedy. Bro, I'm so bad at this game. I suck at this game. Final episode.
Had to have been one of the more exciting games of Goblin Ball I've ever seen. Who'd have thought that the Brawlers and the Barranquilla Barracudas could have come together so last minute and put on a game like that?
That's nice.
Rhonda, did you see the Brawlers' new mascot? You mean that putrid rat on fire looking thing?
Yes.
Yes, that's the one. I like it.
Nice.
I hate it.
Okay.
Well, there we are, split again. And on our most sacred national holiday, St. Swithin's Day. Perfect segue, Rhonda. Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. Just a reminder, many stores and services will be closed today. We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of St. Swithin's Day.
No pipe music? Sad. Okay. Another hour-long video, god damn it.